Welcome back to Live at 5. The Back on My Feet Running Club is a nonprofit group that promotes self-esteem and confidence. They get homeless men and women running, and that symbolically and literally helps them move forward in their lives. And there is a big, fun event taking place in the city of Philadelphia this weekend, which helps raise money for Back on My Feet. It's called City Chase. It's the world's largest urban adventure. And here to explain the game right now is City Chase Representative Jason Urquez. And Jason, tell us exactly what this is all about, City Chase.
That's exactly what you said. It's the world's largest urban adventure series. It's a one-day urban adventure race where people will be navigating their way around Philly, competing in physical, mental, humorous challenges really designed to help push their comfort zones like some of our friends here might do.
Right. Well, it's kind of a scavenger hunt, fear factor. It's got a little of everything, and you've brought all kinds of creatures that may or may not be involved in what's going to happen. How does that work? Like, what would happen? I mean, what do we have here?
Well, I think we have a tarantula and some rather large bugs and a nice blondie the snake here who's a python. You know, we try to build things into the event that really help push people's comfort zone. So they're going to get a clue sheet and a transit pass on SEPTA at the beginning of the day and have to go navigate their way around Philly and compete in all these different challenges. Some of the challenges, and we keep them all confidential until the day of, might involve some reptiles and some snakes and some things like this. You know, there'll be some physical, some mental, some humorous. People can expect to get wet, get dirty, get gross, and of course interact with some live animals of some kind.
Well, now this guy looks like he's trying to break out of here.
He's definitely pretty active.
And you brought, I mean, all kinds of reptiles. We have like this huge snake, 150-pound snake. Now you said this may or may not be one of the challenges that people who are participating this weekend may encounter?
Right. This is from Animal Junction here in Philadelphia. How would you feel if you had to have this snake slither across your body as one of the challenges? Would you do it?
I don't think so.
Would you do
I'm not sure.
We've all gotten pretty comfortable watching all these reality shows on TV, seeing people do these kinds of things. So my question is, you know, if you want to be able to experience some of these kinds of things, you should come out on Saturday to City Chase and push your comfort zones a little bit.
Yeah, and you have like 500 people, right, who may or may not. Does this guy have a name?
This is Big Bertha.
Big Bertha.
Big Bertha. Wow. And I know you're going to have me hold one of the snakes here, right? But this guy weighs too much.
That guy weighs too much. So if one of the people from Animal Junction can come over here, we can.
Well, I guess they got to put this guy away and make sure you get the lid on that, please.
So the challenges are really pretty simple, and again, not saying what they are, but you know, if you had to let a snake like this slither across your body for the day,
yellow,
or hold an alligator,
so
it's very nice with your outfit.
Now, yeah, what do I do here? Now,
Maybe just put it around your neck.
Oh my God! Wow! Wow! It won't bite me or anything, will it?
No, not at all.
Well, so this is some of the...
It's definitely pushing your comfort zone a little bit, isn't it?
It's absolutely pushing my comfort zone. I know you asked me what I was doing. I'm hosting a charity event on Saturday night. I'd be afraid I wouldn't make it.
Right. Well, so this is like one of the challenges that people will be doing, just having to hold a snake or do something that they're not, you know, that's out of their comfort zone. This guy's looking at me pretty scary. Yeah. That they're not normally doing on a Saturday afternoon. And as I said, there'll be some physical challenges, mental challenges, you know, intellectual challenges that people will have to do. And it's a full day of adventure and fun. You'll really rediscover Philly and experience some things that you normally wouldn't.
And it benefits Back on My Feet. Can you show us the T-shirts while I give you back this?
Although I said that we don't announce what our challenges are, we do have Back on My Feet as one of our sponsors. So if you're around Philly on Saturday and you see someone wearing one of these shirts, which is our City Chase race shirt, and they're trying to sell you one of these shirts, you should buy it and know that benefiting Back on My Feet, all the money will go to Back on My Feet at the end of the event. So we're going to be selling these out on the street, and that's one of the chase points.
We'll look for those shirts. And thanks very much, Jason, for joining us. For more information about City Chase or how to pre-register if you're brave enough, just go to our website, NBC10.com, scroll down, and look under news links. All right, Vince, what do you say? You want to be my partner on Saturday? You want to team up?
Well, I've had experience with Big Berthas like that. I told you earlier, many years ago when I was in Iowa, and squeezed me around the thigh. It took 3 guys to get it off me.
I know. Was that why I did this interview and you didn't?
That's why you did it. You were the sacrificial lamb, but you did well. Listen, it could be a new fashion piece, you walking around with that snake.
That's all right. I just want to make sure they're all locked up before I walk back into the main studio there.
Listen, nobody will mess with you.